Welcome back to a Black Queens reality podcast. I am Micah.
And Karen.
And it has been a while. I want to say a month and a half.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
I can't remember last time we was here.
I want to say last time we were here, it was about a month and a half ago.
Because I'm like, what did we talk about?
We talked about the discipline with the kids and
Is
the
that what the
whoopings.
last thing we talked
Yeah, whether you should do whoopings versus punishments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are finally back.
You know what? We did one at your house, though. Remember?
We couldn't get it uploaded. I never got it uploaded.
Oh! I never knew that. Okay,
Yeah.
then. Okay.
No, that one, the punishment one was when we did at my house.
Yeah.
But the studio, when we came back into the studio one, I couldn't get uploaded.
Oh.
Yeah, I never did get that uploaded. So unfortunately, it's an episode in the wind.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the iCloud. It's up there. I don't know where it is.
It's a challenge.
I couldn't get it uploaded with all my Apple users. Y'all understand the space and how that whole thing works. So when I get a new phone at some point, I'm gonna get the highest space they got because it's extremely annoying. But it really can be. It really can. When you're trying to do this type, when you're trying to do videos and edit and put stuff in and you don't have the space, you got to delete 16 apps just to get the video up. It's ridiculous. It really is. But I hope all is well with everybody. We are going to do... Oh, we got to do current events. I forgot we were doing that.
Okay.
So what's going on currently that we want to talk about?
Let me think. Well, they say Tevin Campbell came out as
Tevin Campbell finally came out yesterday as gay.
I think we already knew
Now,
that.
we knew that. But for Tevin,
it's a milestone.
It's a personal
for him.
thing.
It's
personal
probably a
thing
thing
for
for
Tevin.
him because
Yeah.
I knew that when he was on that episode of
Fresh Prince,
back
when he
with
was a
Ashley,
kid,
and it was
when he was
Ashley's
Ashley's
birthday.
boyfriend.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
The
I
fresh,
knew
no,
that.
the old Fresh Prince for the people that's young watching this.
Oh,
The
no, not
original
that,
Fresh
no,
Prince.
no, I was gonna
Not
say,
this new little boy on Peacock.
No,
not him.
not him.
Not him.
No,
No,
we're talking about back when
We,
he came.
it was Will Smith back in the day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
Tevin
knew
is
that.
finally
Yeah,
accepting
see,
his sexuality,
This is
which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
That's a
wrong
good
with
thing. Yeah. We could talk about Beyonce CD and how we don't like that.
that.
Because that's bothering me.
Don't like it. No.
I was listening to it earlier on
Now,
Pandora,
you
and I
trying
was
to
like,
you know, I try to like
it didn't-
stuff.
it
When
didn't
I
do it
like
for
the
me.
person, I try to like they
It
stuff
didn't do it at all.
anyway. And I be like,
no.
it just ain't. But I'm trying to like it because I like that person so much.
It's like you try to like it so much. And it's,
I'm like,
Beyonce's not
maybe
doing it
I
for
like,
me.
and you be like this. Maybe I like that one
One
song.
And I listened to
That
like
one
3
okay.
songs.
That one
And
is
it didn't do
okay.
it for me.
Yeah, just-
You know who else didn't do it for me, y'all? Chris Brown. He did not do it for
I
me.
ain't listen to his stuff
And I was so upset. I was so excited.
So you love
Because
him,
I
but you
love Chris
him so
Brown.
much.
No, I literally love him.
We know.
And I was so upset. I was extremely upset. And it was,
But you know,
I listened to
that's
6
all your
songs
people,
and I
but
didn't
you
like it.
said, like, if you think about it, who is that? Now, Beyonce that came out with something recently. Chris Brown, and then Drake came out with something.
And don't like that either.
All three.
And those are my peoples. Don't like neither one
I
of
think
them.
they was trying to be different.
And I know,
Just they
give me-
fans. They say they fans.
this is loving it. I'm like, maybe, and I think because I'm older,
You
my
used to-
mind is old.
You thinking
So,
about what they made?
Yeah.
You thinking
Even
about
though I'm
the
only
old-
33,
Yeah.
mentally I'm like 45.
But all three of them is within your thing.
They in my thing.
Yeah, so you've been listening.
Those
to
are
them
my
since you was a
peoples. And
teenager.
even they new stuff, like stuff that came out within the last 10 years,
Yeah,
I
it was
liked
good.
it. It's
Real
just
good.
this stuff
Yeah.
right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I don't.
Cause I love that.
All this
what was
twerking
that?
and
The
popping.
Lemonade. I love
Lemonade.
That
Lemonade
whole
was
CD.
amazing.
I love that whole.
I even liked the video, the movie that came with Lemonade. Like she made like a little movie
okay.
for Apple. Like when
Okay.
you download the CD, you got the movie. It was really good.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was a
really
good
good.
CD.
It was a very good CD. Yeah, very good. Now, topic of the day is dating in your 20s versus dating in your 40s. Now, as we all know,
Huge difference.
it's huge difference. That's 20 years worth of differences. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all that. When you're in your 20s, you tend to accept a lot of...
Yeah, because you looking for fun.
You're looking for fun.
You really just looking for fun.
You're not worried about a house, a car, a stable income. Because your stuff is kind of out of whack, too.
Kinda. You might not have all.
You might not have it all together in your 20s.
True.
You know what I mean? You kind of looking for somebody who ready to go to the bar, who want to kick and drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More so than, do you have medical insurance?
Right. You could care less. They got what's that other one? Long term disability. Long term.
You're not worried about that.
You're not worried about none of that. Yeah, all that's irrelevant. Yeah. But once you get to your 30s is when it kind of starts. Really, your 40s is really bad.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean.
Yeah, because I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
it's bad.
It's rough. Yeah,
it's bad.
Rough. I'm like, why? I just don't understand. It just seems like, and nothing against men. It probably is a lot of men out here that have their stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I'm not really running across that too much in my life. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But it's hard to find. If you 40, to me, if you in your 40s, I'm not saying you got to be, because I ain't, living it up or nothing. I could be further than what I am in life right now. But if just to have your own job, your own car, and your own place.
Yes.
It's them three things, them three components. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find. It's hard to find. I don't know. Women even women that got 4 kids,
they do.
She seem to have her job, a car, and a place.
And it's also, too, I think for men, they are intimidated. I don't know why. It seems like they don't like either they like for you to have it together so they can use you, or they lie about what they have because they don't have what you have.
They lie. Yeah, they lie.
It's like, why are you lying? If you don't
if you're
not
about to get it, don't tell me
you
about
don't tell me you about to get it.
Because you're not really looking for that. You're not really looking for
You're
that.
not looking for that.
Yeah, you're not really.
You know what I mean? You comfortable living with your mama.
And you just telling me that because you see what I have going
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. And also, it's the type of dating. Let me make this clear. Take me out. All this coming over and we watching stars and watching Netflix. To me, I don't believe in laying up unless we
at that level.
What's that Ron say? In the sheets.
Yeah, if we at that
I don't want to
level,
lay up with you unless we've been in the sheets.
We should be dating. Yeah, we should be dating.
You should be going out to restaurants, going bowling, going miniature golfing.
It's a lot of things to do.
It's rock climbing. It's so many things you can do besides lay on my couch.
Yeah.
And watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because that's going
it's gonna lead to something.
It's gonna lead to something.
And if I don't know you that well, I don't really want you at my house. One thing is you have kids.
You have kids.
So until I'm ready for you, and I spend time with my child. My child with me all the time.
And my thing is, if I get a babysitter, let's go do something.
Why are we sitting in the house?
Why don't I get a babysitter for us to sit in the house? Unless you my man, or unless we didn't been intimate.
And we done already been on that level.
Already been on that
that's
level.
different.
That's different. But if we're just starting out, we should be going places and doing things.
I agree.
And I ain't paying.
I think it's easy when you got a house. I think it's easy for a man to say, well, you know what, baby, I'll just go get us something to eat.
Yeah.
We could just chill at your house.
Because wings,
you got your own house.
Because you got your own house. And even if you got a house and I got a house, I don't want to be sitting up in your apartment all weekend.
Nope.
I ain't got to sit there.
Not until we at that level.
Exactly.
Now, once we get to that level, and by then, 9 times out of 10, you probably done met my kid by then, too.
Absolutely.
So you didn't put some time in.
By that point.
You know what I mean? By that point.
Yeah, and during the week. That's another thing. All these men want to come over to Wednesday.
You, don't it? That Tuesday, Wednesday bothers her. I don't know. She been talking about that for years. She said, anytime you see a man on your couch on Wednesday, that's a problem.
Anytime. Let me break it down for those who don't understand what I mean.
She hates somebody.
Anytime between Monday and Thursday, because most of us women are either working in corporate world or you're an entrepreneur or something. I don't care if you're doing DoorDash. You working?
And you got kids. Too.
You got kids.
At least one.
You at least got one. At the most 3 or 4.
Could be.
Okay.
Possibly. Yeah.
And you're single. Anytime you got a man at your house between Monday and Thursday, after 6 o'clock,
it's more than just dating.
That's your man.
Yeah, it's more than just
y'all official.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, girl. That's my little friend. Or we cool, girl. He just said he couldn't come Saturday, so he came on Tuesday at 8. My house is shut down at 9 o'clock because that's for my personal time. My kids in the bed,
kids gotta go to bed,
and I got to go to work in the morning.
And you get distracted.
When a man come in. Next thing you know, you running around looking for a sock.
Yeah.
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 Saturday, Friday Eve. Really, Fridays is for me. Because really, I don't want you Friday either.
I want to do
Saturdays is for you.
my own. Just be at peace.
Be at peace. It's like when you got kids, I don't think men understand that. When you trying to juggle dating and a kid, it's hard.
And work.
And
your family.
And your
All of
family.
that.
And
All of
you.
that. Whatever,
Personally,
your
me.
personal time to yourself.
You
How
need
much
you
personal
time.
time do I get?
Yes.
That's why I love
Sometimes you get a babysitter and you like, shoot, I don't think I'm going to call him.
No, I'm going to just sit on this
I'ma
couch.
sit on this couch.
And relax because I need my own space. That's why at night, around about 9:30 is my favorite time of the day. I swear I just sit there and just relax. Watch my show. I probably have me a glass of wine. And I'm just at peace. And I said, Lord, it wasn't too bad today. This was a pretty decent day today.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Because they don't get it. It's like when you a mom,
A real one, though.
you know what I mean?
Not
And,
like,
and you don't want to say, oh, dang, I don't want to date nobody.
No,
You know, you want you
no.
somebody.
You want to
you
date.
want you
You wanna
somebody.
date.
But it's hard because it's like, what kind of credentials do you have?
But also, I feel like that person got to have patience, too. If you see
Yes.
that I already got a lot going on
You know I
in
can't
my
go
life,
out every weekend.
I'm going to make some time for you. If
Right.
I really want to be bothered with you, I'm going to make some time
And you going
for
to make the phone calls and the texts and
all
all
of that, if I really want to be bothered.
True.
But at the end of the day, also, you got to be patient with me and say, okay, I'm going to give her some space. Yeah, we that whatever, but we can't hang this weekend.
No.
You know what I mean?
And
I
that's
have to wait
just
till
the end
next
of
weekend.
that.
Yeah.
And make plans. You know what I mean? A lot of us women don't want to think about nothing. Call us and say, you know what? Next weekend, we going to Miniature Golfing. Meet me at the Miniature Golfing at 6 o'clock. I'm going to pick you up at 6:30. We don't want to plan the date. We don't want to plan nothing. We just want to get cute, put on our lip gloss that we ain't worn in 6 months because we don't go nowhere because we got them damn kids. And we want it stress free. We want peace. We want happiness. We want a man to take control, but also let us be independent. We want to be independently controlled. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Let me be in my independence, but also know when to step in and say, you know what, babe, that's what's going on. And we done with that.
And I'll be like, okay. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm be like, okay.
Because we tired of making decisions. When you in your 30s and your 40s, you end up making a lot of decisions. Especially once you become a mother. You making so many decisions in a daily, in a 24-hour period. So have a man come in and say, you know what, babe? You ain't got to worry about the football practice, and you ain't got to worry about homework tonight. You like, woo!
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Because I didn't realize how bad Jack needed a dad till he started football. I said, wow, I thought we was cool.
No.
I
You
thought we
kinda
was cool.
need a
I
daddy
did
now.
not realize how bad. I wish
He had it fun.
it was a man sitting there and he be like, I'm taking the practice every day. You going on home. Even if we ain't together.
Yeah.
You just come pick this man, the boy up and take him on where he need to be. And I said, thank you, Jesus. Woo! I'm telling you, this boy working me with this football. It's only been 4 days. He been doing it what?
Love,
Yeah,
it's
4
been-
practices.
It's been 4 practices.
Okay, yeah, 4 practices.
Because you wore out.
And I'm stressed just to get information and buy some pants. He need cleats. And I'm like, okay, where do you get that from? I'm a woman. I'm not investigating where to buy football pants and cleats from. I'm like, what? What kind of, where do I go to get that at? And how much do it cost? And people talk to you like you know.
Yeah,
That's what trips me out. Like the coaches on the team or whatever, they like, oh yeah, just run on up there and get that. I'm like, what?
Run where?
Run where and get it? Honey, I don't know where to get no cleats.
Love, you went into your personal
Oh,
life.
okay. I'm sorry.
She went into her
I'm
personal
sorry.
life.
I've been wanting to get that out. Anyway, this football is killing me. After 4 days, it's killing me.
But excuse me, we recording.
Go back. Go ahead.
Fortunately, I do have some help. And I think you don't realize once you get help how much of help you needed. Sometimes you don't get it. Like you do, you just going.
But you're just going on.
But it's like when you have help, you realize it clicks. Like, dang, I'm free to do that now. Like I can actually look in the mirror for longer than 5 minutes now. You know what I mean? Because you got somebody to get the kid ready, or put his shoes on, or put him to bed at night. You know what? I can eat my whole meal without having to get up. That used to get on my nerves too. I start eating. By the time I get done doing for you, I done went back my food ice cold.
Yeah. That's how it go. That's how it go.
Dating is something that when you dating a woman who's in her 30s and her 40s, for all the men out there, have some patience. Be patient with us. Learn how to plan your dates ahead of time. Be on time to the date. Because I got a babysitter.
Because I already got, my time might be
crunch.
Yeah. It could be like, okay, well, I got to pick him up by 11.
Yep.
And you come showing up at 8:30. It's only so much we're going to get done that
Exactly.
evening.
So if we say the week before, hey, we going next Saturday.
I need you to be there. Yeah.
And I get a babysitter from 6 to 11.
I'm ready at 7:30. You need to be there.
You need to be there at 7:30. Yeah. Really need to be there about 7:15. For real. Be early.
But you know.
Be early. Ain't nothing wrong with being early.
It's hard.
And men have a problem with being on time. They have a problem with being planners. They're like, I was thinking we was gonna do, and I'm like, thinking we was gonna do
what? You
what?
didn't tell me that. You ain't said nothing to me about that.
Planning.
I'm a planner. I am a planner. I plan and plan and plan. Sometimes my weekend will be planned 2 weeks ahead of time, and it just be me and you saying some stuff. Yep. And I'd be like, okay, well, no, I already planned this weekend because of thus and so and thus and so. You didn't tell me that. Yeah. You called me on Thursday and said, can we go out on Saturday? Well, then my cousin having a barbecue. Yeah. That's where I'm going to be at.
Yeah. Like, you gotta plan with mothers. You definitely gotta plan with mothers. You do. Now, when you in your 20s, I'm not talking to you ain't got no kid. No. Well, I don't know, because nowadays it is a lot of women who are in their 20s having children.
But just even besides the kid part, I guess it's just you don't be looking for the same thing. You just don't. When you in your 20s, you are not looking for the same thing as when you're 40.
Jackie is playing with you. Go play. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, honey.
Yeah, but it's just your level of what you need and what you looking for is totally different.
Yeah, and you looking for a man with some stability. You want a man.
Another thing, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Another thing is, by the time you get to 40, 9 times out of 10, you done been through some stuff. With some men.
That too.
So you might, sometimes your heart be a little different because it's been hurt so much. Not that you not open to love,
but you a little damaged.
You a little damaged, and it's like I'm at peace now in my life. So if you're not gonna help me to continue this peace, if you gonna come in and bring drama, or I'm stressed, worried about what's going on with you and why you ain't doing this or whatever, then I don't need you.
That's true.
Because I got peace now.
It's true.
10 years ago, I didn't have this kind of peace because I was too busy worried about something else, whatever.
Chasing behind some man.
Now, I got peace, and I don't want to get that up. Yeah. Now, like I said, I can't be aggravated. I cannot be. It's enough just maintaining, taking care of my son and taking care of my house and going to work every day and things going on with my family. I don't need nobody stressing me out, period.
No. And I need to know what we are and how you feel. I think that's another thing. Like, I like a man who tell me what it is up front. If you feeling me, and you wanted to continue, and you want to continue dating me, let me know that. Don't play tittle tattle. Don't be feeling me on Tuesday, and then Saturday I call you and you don't call back for 7-8 hours. I don't play them games.
But that's what it is, baby. That was when you was young.
Oh,
if you think about it, you was doing that back then. That's my point, though. But right now. Excuse me, y'all. Right now in your life, you're not gonna play them games.
Keep it moving.
Let me tell you something. If I call you and I done called you a couple times on Tuesday and you don't return
no call nobody twice.
Oh, okay then.
Stop. Because you don't call nobody twice.
Okay.
If she called you one time, rephrase that sentence.
Okay.
Because you don't call nobody 2 times.
If I text or call, like I can't stand kill that. If I text you, like I might text you and say, hey. You know, I don't know.
What you might say.
We still on for this eat. Let's say, oh, that's really bad, though. I'm using that as an
example.
Like, if we made a date or we're supposed to hang out or something, and I text you, I say, hey, we on for this? We still on for this evening? No response. Then I might wait a couple hours and call you, and you don't answer the phone. The date is off. You can call me. You can call me after the date. You call me. If I call you at 5. We're supposed to hang out at 8, and maybe you called me about 6:30. But I didn't already text and called you during the day.
Right, you did.
Then you called me around 6:30.
Like, off.
Unless you call me and say, you know what? I don't know. My mom, I had a flat tire. I fell down the stairs, messed up my foot. It got to be something kind of serious for me. Because in my eyes,
The day over.
it need to be a serious, because it's not hard to text somebody.
That's true.
It takes 2 seconds. If I really want to be bothered with you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you back and be like, hey, you know, we ain't gonna be able to do it tonight. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
reschedule. And then you know what I'm gonna say? Okay, cool. I'm a very reasonable, understanding person because I know how my life can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Just let me know. That's what burns me up.
Yeah.
Don't just leave me hanging, because I don't leave people hanging like that. I see you calling it. No, I don't do that. No.
No.
No, I don't do that. That's what burns me up. And then you be like, oh, I guess I ain't talking to her no more. Well, honey, take care. That's what I say. Take care of yourself.
Whenever she texts you, take care. You won't be hearing from her.
No, take care of
Just
yourself. Because
understand
I'm not about to play.
Because
I'm
she
not
don't
about
play
to
that.
chase behind you.
She go chasing behind.
I did that in my past.
You did that. Love.
I'm not, and I really didn't do it then. Really, I
Not
did,
really.
but I didn't. In the same instance.
You really
like,
didn't
I'm not about to.
No, honey,
Well,
you
you be
really-
like, girl, I had to call him 47 times. Why?
I know.
You ain't had nothing else to do that day? I'm not calling no fool 47 times. Who is he, my husband? Girl, bye. And even him, he gonna get it. When he get home, I had to call you 47 times. Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
Anywho.
Okay.
Her,
On to the next
to wrap
thing.
up her point.
I'm just saying. I call
Don't
somebody
be-
47 times. Who am I calling 47 times? Okay, then.
Don't waste our time.
Never
Especially in your 30s and 40s. We don't have
47
time
times.
for you to waste. You know what I mean? If we hit you up, that means we available during that time. Or if you text us and we text right back, that's a good time. Keep it flowing.
And you know another
Don't
thing. I'm sorry to cut you off.
go ahead.
One more thing that
Because Karen
irritates
is currently
me.
in the
One more
dating
thing.
scene.
No, one more thing that irritates me. If you ain't heard from me for a couple days, I ain't heard from you. We didn't call each other for 2 or 3 days.
That don't make sense.
Don't call me and say, oh, I had called you. I'm calling because I ain't heard from you, or I was looking to hear from you. Well, why you didn't call me then? If you was looking for me, you could have called me. So what you was looking for me? Like,
One thing
basically,
is,
you
love,
like, oh,
this
well, you
is-
ain't called me, so
Look, I told you
No.
before when we talked about it.
what'd you tell me?
Let me break it down for you again.
Break it again.
Anybody that was interested in me and I was interested in, we never went 48 hours without talking.
But why? But my thing is, I understand what you're saying, honey. But even if I call that person, I'll be like, hey, what's going on? This call, I ain't heard from you. Well, we ain't talked. I'll say something like that. We ain't talked in a couple of days. So I'm just calling to see how you doing, how you been. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to call you and kind of turn it around. Like,
I see what
you
you're
know what I
saying.
mean?
Well, see,
like
what-
you, like why you ain't
one
call
thing
me?
is-
Like you
one
kind of
thing
checking
is-
me a
one
little
thing
bit. Like you
is-
kind of got an attitude.
Let me
No attitude with somebody that's not your woman.
and let me
I'm
and
not
let me
your woman.
and let me put that out there. Me and seem to be sensitive.
Sometimes. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's quite a bit of them out here now that are very
Like,
sensitive.
oh, well, you ain't called me.
Oh, you must not miss me because you didn't tell me today. Look at here.
Like you sound almost like I kind of feel like,
Like-
the man sometimes.
Yeah,
in the,
yeah.
I'm like, what happened to the dude from 15, 20 years ago? I think it's a reverse. Like it almost, I feel like, and I'm like, I feel bad sometimes. Like, dang it. Is that wrong that I ain't called you?
No, but you kind of
I
like,
was
that's
busy.
what be wrong with women, though. Most of us want that aggressive person.
Yeah.
You want the person that be like, man, love mama, let me tell you, I'm about to pull up on you.
Right. And
I
that's
ain't
what
heard
make me
from you
laugh.
all day.
I'm cracking up.
That's funny
I'm
as hell.
stupid.
Like he's
But don't
silly.
call me with that. Oh, you ain't called me in 2 days.
Stop whining.
It's lovely to hear from you.
And let me say this. You already got somebody in your house whining because you got a kid.
I don't want to hear.
I don't wanna hear all
wanna
that.
Let's just have a conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
and move on.
But sometimes I need that, you know what I
I
mean?
need somebody to, like you said,
Like-
that'll call you with some silly stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so I see you ain't, make it funny. Oh, that's a baby
That's a
crying.
baby crying.
She all right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's just
it just
whining on the phone all the time.
all the time. The whining on the phone,
That's what gets me.
it's just too much.
Mm-mm.
Cut the whining on the phone.
Cut it out.
That's what we want to do. We want to
Please cut
cut
that
the
whining
whining
out.
on the phone. We don't want that at all.
And especially if we ain't established nothing. Now, if this is my man,
Then
first
that's
of all,
different.
you my man. I ain't gonna go 2-3 days without
talking to you.
Because
No.
I want to hear from
'Cause
you.
we at
You
the
probably
house.
been to my house.
You laying next to me. Why did we go 2 or 3 days? I don't get that. But anyway,
That goes without saying.
anywho, to wrap all
We're
this
gonna wrap
up.
it up. We're gonna wrap it up. I just
wrap
had
it
to
all
say that.
up.
I just
Karen
that
had to get
bothers
all
me
her things
when
out.
somebody tell
Now
me.
she got all
or
of
they
her
call you
things
say,
out.
hey, how you doing, stranger?
I know.
I'm not a stranger.
I can't stand
You
you.
call me whenever you want to call me, honey. I'ma answer and talk to you. You my dog. You cool.
You cool. Stop saying people is cool. Stop.
Okay, we gonna end it.
Okay.
I'm
Anywho,
a stranger.
that is the end of our show for today. Thank you for joining us. If you made it to the end, we appreciate you. We value you. Please, please, please support us on Instagram and TikTok at Black Queens Reality Podcast. Go also hit us up on YouTube. Leave a comment. If you liking the show, let us know you like it. That's fine. You can say, I like it. You ain't got to say too much else. But YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, we are all platforms at Black Queens Reality Podcast. Woo, I had to get that out. That's long. Okay. We will see y'all in 2 weeks from now. Enjoy. Be safe. Watch yourself, because COVID is still out here. Let me say that. Why the CDC talking about COVID is over. Watch the monkeypox.
Watch that mess, too.
And watch the COVID, because people still getting COVID.
We can't get past one thing.
Be safe. Bye.
Bye. Can't get past one disease from another.
And they say that's sexual.
I didn't hear that, love.
Yeah.
Because they say they got a dog that had it.